Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. As you saw today, we had a dip going on and of course it affected some altcoins including the HOLOCHAIN. Let's see what it will do and what I like and what I dislike for HOLOCHAIN on the technical analysis. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. We are going through the support and resistance levels. We don't want to go below the 0.011 and 0.012 and of course we go the 0.014 and 0.017 as our resistance levels. These are Fibonacci retracement resistance levels and these are the levels I drawn myself because as you can see here, this critical support level was previously a resistance level back then on this impulsive wave on 27th March, and of course these critical resistance levels are mainly a support level where we retrace. When we retrace, they are critical support levels, and for now 0.012 and 0.011 are very important levels. We had this huge buying pressure here and now we want to see we are going upwards or downwards for the next few days, for the next hours for HOLOCHAIN. So right now what I don't like is this, guys. We went down from this support line for the MACD in the 4-hour frame. What I want to see right now is a recross between the signal line and the blue line for the 4-hour frame, and of course if we can break this resistance level, guys. We want to break this resistance level back then. If we can't break it, then we will be going downwards all the way. We need to see making higher highs and higher lows. We don't want to fall more and more, breaking new support levels. Okay, it's okay that we broke this level as we don't fall down, as we will see pretty soon a recross. Right now things don't look so good according to the market in the 4-hour frame, and you can see here that the volume, it is declining a bit, and of course right now we don't have the volume we had in the previous days. We are going to see now the RSI and the commodity channel index, and you can see here in the RSI we are below the 30. Okay, so if we are below the 30, we are having a buying opportunity. Right now we are having a buying opportunity. However, now we are inside the 30 and 70. Between 30 and 70, that's the default prices on the RSI. This is the area, guys. The purple area is the area we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation. But of course, if you just try to observe the RSI, then you can find many more things, not just overbought or any oversold situations. You can see lower highs, higher lows when we are getting into a squeeze point. And of course, right now we had a buying opportunity because on the 4-hour frame, this is very important. But however, we can actually manage to go like this and then fall down if we are in an area that we will see more of a consolidation for HOLOCHAIN or more of a dip for Bitcoin. Right now what we want to see though is the RSI going upwards. So let's see a bit the commodity channel index to see if it will go upwards. And yes, I think, guys, the commodity channel index will go inside the gray zone, so RSI will go upwards. We are having a buying opportunity for the next 1 to 2 days if you set a profit target at around 5 to 10%. We had this huge buying pressure. This looks like a hammer candle, guys, but okay, I don't think this is a hammer candle at all. Okay, not for now. So right now what we want to see is going upwards. Okay, and for the RSI, according to the RSI and especially the commodity channel index, we are having a buying opportunity, but for the next 1 to 2 days. Not a financial advice, guys. You should always do your own research. Okay, according to the SSL channel, the red line is above the green line, so we are not having a buying opportunity. We are going to see the daily frame and the commodity channel index in the daily frame. You can see here as we got into the minus 100, we had a buying opportunity right here because on the daily frame, as long as we are going below the minus 100, we are having a buying opportunity. However, the commodity channel index will have to do something like this. We don't want to see it going down, and I think we might see it going upwards till it goes down again. So yeah, it looks good for the daily frame, but for the RSI we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation. What we want to see is not lower highs, because you can see here we are declining a bit, and we want to see surpassing some major resistance levels. We don't want to see lower highs, lower lows, because eventually we won't be able to go as much above as we want, and we will fall down, making new lower lows and lower highs for the price as well of HOLOCHAIN. So that's what we want to see, guys, for the RSI and for the commodity channel index. Right now, let's see the MACD. The MACD here, it got rejected 2 times by the signal line. As long as we wanted to see a recross here, guys, on the daily frame, as long as we wanted to see going up, we got rejected due to the Bitcoin's action, due to Bitcoin's dump. And of course, right now we are regaining some strength downwards. The blue line, the MACD, is beyond the signal line, which means we are in a bearish situation. Therefore, I wouldn't suggest you buy right now. And of course, we need to see the MACD in the daily frame going upwards. Okay, after this consolidation here, back on 9th April, we are seeing many more consolidation. We wanted to go, we want to have a recross. Look at how close we were, but now we got rejected 2 times, and now we are going downwards. Okay, so for the Bollinger bands here, guys, you can see that we approached the bottom and we extended a bit on the Bollinger bands in the daily frame. Now we are going inside, and we will see how far above, little bit above we can go. We will explain that to the price analysis, and we go now to HOLOCHAIN against Bitcoin. What I don't like here, guys, is that first of all, the 200 EMA went above the price, making being the resistance line here, and of course the 50-day EMA is above the 20-day EMA, exponential moving average, and of course the 20-day EMA is becoming a resistance level. So right here, what we want to see is a recross between the 50-day EMA and the 20-day EMA, but as long as they are gaining so much distance, guys, I think that we are going to correct even more, retesting this price of 0.5060, sorry guys, 20. Okay, if you multiply, if you divide the HOLOCHAIN's price to Bitcoin's price, then you are getting this price label. Okay, so right now these things I don't like for the 4-hour frame, but of course if we go to the HOLOCHAIN in the daily frame against Bitcoin, we will see that for the commodity channel index we are below -100. Therefore, guys, we are having a buying opportunity because we will absolutely go upwards. Okay, but the thing is, how much above can we go? Because on a downtrend we don't see high commodity channel index, we are seeing low commodity channel index. But in my opinion, we are having a buying opportunity for HOLOCHAIN against Bitcoin because we were correcting so much right now. We went past beyond this support area we needed to hold, and right now if we see a cross here between the 20-day EMA and the 50-day EMA for the daily frame, things won't be looking good for HOLOCHAIN against Bitcoin. Okay, so right now we are having a buying opportunity according to the daily frame, but we need to surpass some important resistance levels in order to say, guys, that you want to hold the HOLOCHAIN, and of course we are going upwards because we might go upwards. Okay, we might be in the very critical moment and we might go above, but we might stop here. Okay, the commodity channel index might go upwards, but we might stop here and then retrace back. So yeah, we are having a buying opportunity for the daily frame, but guys, always remember that you need a profit target when the charts are not with us. Okay, of course right now the 200 EMA is still below the levels here, the price, but in my opinion, if we cross here, if we have a cross between the 20-day EMA and the 50-day EMA, this is very, very bad. Okay, so we are going now to the price analysis, and of course here in the USDT, in the 4-hour frame, we are having the same situation like we have on the HOLOCHAIN against Bitcoin. Right now, things are looking a little better for HOLOCHAIN against Bitcoin, but of course you can see here we are below -100 for the 4-hour frame. That means, guys, we are having a buying opportunity, 5 to 10% profit target for the next 1 to 2 days. This is, of course, you should always do your own research. This is not a financial advice, but we are below the -100, and therefore we might go upwards. The thing is, how much above can we go? Because if you look here, for example, back on 9th May, we had a -100 commodity channel index. We went upwards, but we didn't manage to have such a high commodity channel index. We went downwards again, and now we want to see how much above we can go for the commodity channel index. Of course, that depends on the Bitcoin's price. You can see here it went deep down, and at the moment that we wanted the MACD to cross here, to cross the signal line, this moment we had a breakdown from the Bitcoin, and of course Bitcoin collapsed. And right now what we are seeing here is that we went downwards again from this point, downwards again, and of course we couldn't manage to have the MACD, the daily MACD, going above the orange line, the signal line. So right here, yes, we will go above, but the thing is how much. That's why I tell you 5 to 10% profit target, because things aren't looking good, guys. I will be honest with you. When the 20-day EMA is below the 50-day EMA so much, when the 200-day EMA is above the price and it is making our resistance level, and when we are breaking down further Fibonacci retracement levels down from 0.014, then what we want is to wait. Being patient is the key for success, guys. And of course right now, yeah, for the next 1 hours we have a buying opportunity, but what we want to see in order to say that things are looking better for HOLOCHAIN is to surpass the 0.014, and of course is to surpass some critical resistance levels. For example, if we can go above this 0.014 and above some important resistance level, for example this high here or this high, then we will be looking very, very good. But if we don't break this and find resistance here, for example, and go downwards, or a little bit above and go downwards, then we will be correcting even more. So let's see what we will do. It depends on the Bitcoin. I think, guys, it is just a dip. It is just another day in the office where we have a Bitcoin dip, a correction here, and we will just go upwards. So according to HOLOCHAIN, yeah, I think that we will go upwards in the next few hours, but the thing is, how much above can we go? Because if you want to buy here in order to say that you want to hodl HOLOCHAIN for the short midterm, then I suggest you not to buy. But of course, if you want to have a 5 to 10% profit target for the next 1 to 2 days, yes, then I suggest you to buy HOLOCHAIN. Okay, this is not a financial advice, guys, but we need to see. As you can see here, we don't want to see lower highs, because as you can see here, we are seeing lower highs and we are seeing lower lows here and lower highs right here. So if we can manage to break here and retest the 0.017, it is very, very possible that we will be going upwards. It is very possible for me that we will be going upwards, but as long as we don't do that, then we will be going downwards, and things don't look good because we got rejected for the MACD. The only thing that I like is, first of all, the commodity channel index in the 4-hour frame, where we have a buying opportunity, and of course the RSI, as you can see here. And secondly, in the daily frame, we are having the commodity channel index near the minus 100. That means we can go downwards, but of course right now, guys, I like this because we might go upwards as well. So right now things are not looking good, and of course we want to see where we will go. You need to be patient, and I told you what we can do, what we have to do in order to see higher highs and higher lows for HOLOCHAIN again, because right now if we go like this, I think we will retest this support level, maybe even falling down furthermore. Okay, so right now we need to be patient for the short term. If you want 5 to 10% profit target, that is good, guys, but of course I would suggest to you, not a financial advice, if you are not a daily trader and you can't handle it, don't invest right now. Wait. For those who bought at the top, never sell your position, because only if you sell your position you are in a loss. Always, but always remember that for HOLOCHAIN. And of course right now in the daily frame, we don't want to see the recross between the 50-day EMA and the 20-day EMA, because as long as we are seeing this recross, then this means that we will be going further down. What we want to see that here is going upwards, is a sudden here change to the price action, and if we can hit some important resistance levels and go upwards, then of course the 20-day EMA won't reach the 50-day EMA. But if we keep going like this, guys, then of course 50-day EMA will reach in the daily frame, and we will see some furthermore correction for HOLOCHAIN. So right now guys, of course I will keep updating. A good buying strategy for me would be to, as long as we dip down and we reach this position right here, as long as we are dipping down and we are reaching this position right here, I would just buy more, not all my money into this price label, of course, not all my money into the next price label. Of course, I would just put some money, and thus if we have to correct even more, I would just put more money, and eventually someday in the mid long term it would go upwards, then I would make profits. With this buying strategy, or if you buy the dip and you put more money as we dip down more, then you are certain to have high profits, because someday we will just go upwards like we did back here and things will look pretty good. But for now guys, if you want to be more sure, then just wait till we see some higher highs and higher lows. Eventually it is not so bad here that we went down to this one level, because guys, I think that it would be more critical if we went down from this support level. However, the 50 EMA and the EMAs and the charts don't help us to look positively the HOLOCHAIN for the very short term. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. I always want to be honest with you guys, and of course, if you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you so much for watching. I will keep updating, and have a fantastic day. Bye.
You gotta be, I know you're there.